Paris. There's something that takes you there. Maybe you're going on a conference, or you're going to school, or you're going to for medical treatment. There's something. You just don't buy a ticket and say, I'm going to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris, or I'm going to see London Bridge or something. That's not you get it? You say, okay, I want to go on holidays. There are nice hotels. I know I can do. And then when I am there, what else can I do or see, right? So the first thing is that there's infrastructure in that city. There's an airport that works. There are roads that take you in. There are hotels that are nice. You've got to create those first. Because if you come in and the place is stuffy, it's scruffy, there's no security, people are howling at the airports, you don't want to go there. So the first thing is to do what we're doing, clean up the place, make it attractive. Then, when they come in, then I say, wow, what else is there to see? We do not in this town have a hotel that has 250 rooms in one location, that has a banqueting facility that can seat 1,000 or 2,000 people. So those are the infrastructure we still have to create. So that once we have that, I can say, wait a minute, come to Benin, MBA, now I can. Come and have your conferences here. And when they come, I say, you know what? We have Benin, look at our modes. This was constructed by Baiwari in this year. You talk about who you are. Come to Igun Street. This is what we have. Come. We still have, a zoo. Or we have a zoo that, that you could see a representation of what the rainforest here used to be. You have things to now show the outside world. But if you don't do the first things first, anything else would last. Comes to the second issue of education. I'm very, very passionate about it. Because you talked about Edo people everywhere in the world. You know why? Because of the quality of education that existed. That's why. You guys were very well trained. At the time you were going to school, the education you were receiving here was equal to what you could receive anywhere else in the world. So can you say the same today? You can't. The political process or what has happened has affected that. But what have we done? We're not lamenting. We now understand. The school was what I met when we came here in 2009. I will not have gone to school. I'm sure you've heard the story about how come we went to a class in a classroom. So the first thing we've done is to just try and fix the infrastructure. So you have schools we've done. It's increased enrollment significantly because the schools are now nicer than the homes. So the kids won't just go out to school and stay. Okay. So we fixed that. The next thing is what you're talking about. Let's now fix the curriculum. Train the teachers. And so what we've done is to say, well, look, let us build a university of education because it's important to us. So we've taken a college of education at Kedo and converted it into the Tayo Akpata University of Education. Late Chief Tayo Akpata was one man who transformed education in the state. Because under Benudia, he was Commissioner for Education. So we've renamed that school, and I as well am going to put in the requisite investments required. Because education is changing globally, like you know. And the role of technology in education today cannot be overemphasized. There's a lot of digital content in education, and a lot of rethinking about education and how kids learn. We need to catch up. So we need to make that investment in education, particularly primary education. Because once you get the primary right, everything else is easier to lay out on that.
Fantastic, fantastic. So we have come to the end of this session. But before we finally just rush out, like he said in the beginning, he didn't just want to come here and listen.
A lot of people, particularly young people, tend to feel that the responsibility for ordering our society, whether in terms of fixing education, is all it's in government. It rests with government. What do you think the role of the citizen, particularly young people, should be in ushering this new era for governance? What should be the role of the young people?
It's what causes and the effects of the things, and try finding the cause. That's the first step to actually deal with the problem, right? As regards education, most, like I would say, most people, education in the 90s was
Thing to do, and we have evidence of all the things they've been doing. So how do we deal with the issue of cultism and violence, particularly in politics?
That's all. A brief Benin boy going home.
Edu, you mean?
Edu. He ended up going to school and joined a cult school because of the environment where they find themselves. So the primary school you mentioned is a very, very good one, because when you have this,